Hey guys, it's Mr. NHL back with another video.
And today we are continuing the we get to call it the prospect series. Now, today we're talking about a prospect named Jacob Perreault, who's recently traded from Montreal's AHL team to to the Edmonton Oilers team for Noel Hoffenmeyer. And before we get into the actual video, don't forget to leave a like and smash that subscribe button, because we are only one subscriber away from 160 subs. We'll have two almost chapters into the video. Number one will be his overall stats and just diving into it, and number two will be my opinion, because I've been watching this player a bit as well once he got traded to Edmonton's Bakersfield team. Okay, now let's take a look. Jacob Perreault is a 22-year-old Bakersfield Condor in the AHL. And this guy has a pretty interesting track record, we could say. He's a right winger, and he's 5'11", so pretty shorter than most NHL players that are looking to take some hits. But he is still performing some pretty good points. For 8 games of the Bakersfield Condors that he played, he had 1 goal and 5 assists. But okay, sure. That's not a big sample size. Sorry. Let's see 2023 to 2024. His track record with the San Diego Gulls, which is also the AHL, with 31 games played with 7 goals and 11 assists. Yeah, he's a pretty mediocre player. And continuing on with this, we could also look in the ECHL. This year, he was in the Troy Rivera's Lions, who's no longer on the active roster, but in the ECHL, with 5 games played, he had 1 goal and 4 assists. So this is a very upcoming prospect, and it seems like the longer he plays, he seems to make wiser decisions. In the Bakersfield Condors, he is doing I would say a pretty good job with the stats that we're looking at. The Oilers acquiring Jacob Perreault from the Montreal Canadiens, in my opinion, I think Noel Hoffenmeyer is far, far better, and you can watch the video on me detailing why, but I think Montreal did a little bit of a time to give up the player Jacob Perreault, and this might have been to, move into another team, because he was, I would say he didn't look like he fit in Montreal. And he was drafted 27th overall by the Anaheim Ducks in 2020. So he is a recent draft prospect. But we really have to dive deeper into Jacob Perreault. The way he's doing these kinds of goals, it's pretty interesting to see him play and set up other people on the right wing, because on the right wing, he is able to finish those passes and is able to contribute to more assists than other players. Adding on to that, he's had a pretty interesting season. If we just take a look at this goal, just at the start, where Jacob Perreault does dance through defense for I would say a magnificent goal. He comes around there's a player around the boards on the Troy Rivera. They dump it in on the goalie, and then this is where I'll kind of stop the play almost. The goalie comes out to play the puck with 3 options out front, and the goalie decides to pass behind the net. Now the Troy Rivera, they're on the rush and entering into the zone. If we also stop the play here, I can also see that there's 3 defensemen coming into the zone while there's a zone entry currently going on. The defense should have this puck, but the defense almost kind of bit a little bit too quickly. So he weaved around the defenseman, a nasty weave in my opinion, and then he's in the shooting lane, 1-on-1 with the goaltender. The defense are kind of getting a little lazy here. Of course, this is a very, very interesting goal to him, because he gets in there and he's able to block through the defense. I think this one can perfectly illustrate on how good this player can legitimately be. If he's able to almost dangle to defensemen, I think he'll be an amazing prospect soon. It's been Mr. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.